and Roku viewers and Mondo.club.com viewers. I'm getting used to all these things that I have to say. My name is Vita Opulence, and welcome to Craving Imagination, a show about art and the artists who create it. Today I have a very special guest. His name is Brian Rice. He'll be coming on in a few minutes, but right now I'm going to talk about my schedule this month. My schedule is pretty hectic with all the prides because,
Slow down.
Okay. I'll slow down. Anyway, this week is Pittsburgh Pride, as you all know. Are you all excited about it? Because I am. We're gonna yes. We have a studio audience today. What's your name again? Lavi. Lavi is my studio audience today. We're in the green room. So there she goes. She's the one with the legs. See the legs? She ain't no mannequin. Yeah, that would be funny if you stuffed my studio audience with mannequins. I'd kill you, David. Anyway, so Sunday I will be at Pride all day. I'm going to be on a float for the Gay Renaissance, Gay Alliance. I'm sorry, with John D. Bartola, Brian T. and Philip Bayos, all friends that I met through the Miss Public Access Television pageant. About a month ago, I guess. Anyway, so Sunday is going to be packed, and we also have Friday night pub crawl in Pittsburgh, all up and down Liberty, and everywhere around Pittsburgh, I guess, is going to participate in that. And then we also have Saturday night will be Adam Lambert and Sharon Needles. I guess they are going to be the main performers on Saturday night. So if you've gotten your tickets already, have a ball. And if you don't have them, you should probably get them because I hear they're pretty expensive. I'm not really sure. I haven't checked them out. But anyway, then the following week, I have to be in Columbus. Columbus Pride is on Sunday, the 23rd, the parade, which I'll be on a float with my sisters of opulence, Jezebel, Fifi, and Delicia. And on Friday night, we're going to be reopening the Garage, which is a huge nightclub. And it was huge back in the day, and now they are reopening. And we're going to be hosting that party, and the main performer will be Veronica. And then on Saturday night, Garage Resurrection party. So I'll probably go out to that and drag too. Well, I don't know, maybe. Maybe I'll just go out as a boy to get my feet out of these horrible heels. Look at these heels. Do you want to do that? Oh yes, these heels really feel great. Purr. Can I keep my foot up for a while? I sprained my ankle last week. Ugh. And nobody screamed timber when I fell. What is up with that? People, when you see a tall drag queen drop, scream timber. That way I don't injure anybody else. See? I injured myself, but I'm fine. I got over it, and this past weekend I just rested all weekend and kept my fat ass off the foot. So anyway, you want to see my costume? Hello, response?
Yeah.
This is the costume with its many surprises. The three girls that I chopped their hands off so I could get their rings. They had fat fingers back in the beginning. Not anymore. I've drained them along with their youth. Anyway, so we're going to get this show started. Oh, I forgot one Pride. I'm doing New York Pride, New York City. I'm going up there with my good friends Mary and David Monty Alexander. They're coming up from Florida. We're going to party all weekend with my friend Fifi. She's going to be staying with me. She's staying with me finally. That girl travels too much. I always end up staying with her. But I actually have the hotel room, so you have to leave the room if I get busy. But we're going to have a great weekend, and hopefully I can get some bookings up there. So if you know a show, or you own a bar and you want to see Vita Opulence perform at your club, maybe in this costume, I'm bringing it with me. So give me a call or contact me on Facebook at Vita Opulence or through gaylifetelevision.com at Vita@gaylifetelevision.com. And you can call the show at any time. The number again is 412-567-0381. If you want to talk to me while I'm here on the air, we'd love to chat with you. But right now, let me bring out my special guest, Mr. Brian Rice. Come on, you're supposed to be a studio audience. love he deserves. You deserve love. All kinds of love. You are so young and beautiful.
Thank you.
And you're a supermodel?
I'm going to be. Trust me.
Well, you are here for a specific reason. You came in last week and said that you have this admiration for buses.
Yes.
And that you had designed a couple of the logos or the... See, this is the thing. I saw these last week when I was here. I saw some of the city buses. They have these really cool designs on them, like in pink. And I said, what fag did those? Because you know I did. And lo and behold, look who walked into the studio. He's like, oh yeah, I just saw your show on in the front room, I guess. That's where you saw it?
Right on
You never got me on Craigslist, did you? You never saw my ad on Did you see my ad on Craigslist?
That's where I found it on Craigslist.
Okay, he found me on Craigslist and then he wandered over to the studio. You don't wander to the studio. Maybe from where you're at, though. I mean, where's Homewood located?
Homewood is like basically the next neighborhood by East Liberty or Wilkinsburg, so it's a dangerous neighborhood.
Oh, that's what you say. I bet you I can handle them. I'll just bring my cleaver. They'll probably pull out a gun or something.
Bring mace.
Drag queens don't like guns, okay? We do box cutters and pin knives,
Shoes.
switchblades, shoes. Yeah, I got some shoes. Anyway, so you lived in Homewood all your life.
Yes.
And you made it through. You are now 21 years old?
20. I'll be 21 in about 4 months.
Well, you can think about that later. Just hold on to your youth as long as you can. Trust me, because once it goes, it just goes. Okay. So you can't drink, but you have a good time with people. I mean, you go out to clubs. Are there any 18 and over clubs here? Gay clubs?
There are some,
not so
but
much.
I'm not really.
Not so much. Oh, look at you, little supermodel. Supermodel of the world. I don't know what kind of jobs you're going to get after this show. I put some clothes on that. You're adorable.
Thank you.
Look at you.
I just love taking pictures.
You know, I remember when I was that young, too. Years and years and years ago. No, it was months ago. Shut up. I started drag when I was 10. Now I'm 12, see? You got it, Will. I'm so glad I have a supporter out there. Actually, my girlfriends and I, we've all been doing drag for over 20 years. And so this is going to be a reunion show in Columbus for my friend Fifi. He's just starting drag back up. He painted his face last year. We're not going to talk about that. Anyway, he painted it for Adams Morgan, the drag race in Adams Morgan. So anyway, we had a great time down in Atlanta last Pride. So I'm going to see her again in Columbus. And anyway, so now back to you. This says that not only with the artwork with the buses, you said you've done a couple of the buses here. Like actually did the writing for them.
Yes.
Okay, so you did the actual graphics, or you just like, I don't know.
I just basically, since I've been doing freelance art, basically, I've been doing other graphics with different color schemes and everything.
Now, did they ever offer you a job?
Actually, I've tried to do a job with Port Authority a couple years ago, but since there was a, funding crisis going on during the time, I couldn't get the job.
And layoffs and stuff like that.
Yes.
Well, everybody's been doing that lately, so yay. But you go to Penn State University.
Yes.
And you are studying integrative arts.
Yes.
So explain a little bit about integrative arts.
What it pursues is basically music to sculpture, ceramics to also painting, drawing, and every other type of art that you can mix into it.
So that's really cool, and it says you're into theater too.
Yes.
So you act.
I've done some acting since I was a child.
And you do African dancing.
Yes.
You do just a little bit of everything, Miss Thing. She's our weapon. I'm gonna put you in a pair of heels and enter you in a pageant. No, we're not gonna enter any pageants around here. But I did make this crown. This is our crown and glory here at GayLifeTelevision.com. This has the logo on it. Can you get in closer? I made this for David to wear later. We're gonna see what it looks like on his bald head. How about that, David? That's his fabulous logo. Up there. That's his fabulous bald head. Come over here and put the crown on, baby. Put the crown on. I want to crown you now. Come on. Get over here, David.
I'll take it.
Come here. Come here. See, he can't stop.
Here comes our producer. He
Come
gonna put the
here.
crown away.
Let's crown you, bitch. Get over here beside me. You are now MissGayLifeTelevision.com.
Oh, it's for so
How
big.
fab. Well, you gotta have hair, so
Oh, that's true.
it's made for a girl with hair.
I'm gonna say that.
You have that. What are you gonna do? See, that's what a bored drag queen does on a rainy day. She goes through all of her pieces of jewelry that she's not using and glues them onto one that she will use.
I love that crown.
Isn't that fabulous? Well, actually, that crown has a story. My one of my good friends in Clarksburg, Kim Posey, her daughter Emma, came to we were videotaping for RuPaul's Drag Race at PJ Kelly's, and all of a sudden Emma comes in with this beautiful crown. It's silly. You think you're working on Price is Right? You don't. So anyway, she came in and she said, "Here, Vita, this is for you." I was like, "Oh, how sweet." Well, she used to be a toddler's making noise. Okay, anyway, so she used to be a toddlers and tiaras queen. So she had. Yes, toddlers and tiaras, as David so succinctly put it. Anyway, Toddlers and Tiaras is an organization where little girls win pageants. You know, they dance and they look like adult women with flippers. Anyway, so she gave me that crown that day, and I haven't done anything with it. You know, she was wonderful to do that. She didn't have to give me one of her crowns. She just loves Vita. So anyway, that's the story about the crown. But now let's talk about your college. So what are you studying right now? I mean, what kind of artwork are you doing in college?
Basically regular integrative art classes, and I'm also trying to study set art and basically acting as well, since I watch a lot of television.
There you go. Your mom always said, "Don't watch television, honey."
I ended up doing the opposite anyway.
Because it teaches you a lot, doesn't it?
It does. It's better to read in a book.
Well, why don't you show me your models that you made in high school for the buses? Because this goes back to your love for the buses.
Yes.
You want to be. Now he said he wants to ride a bus. He wants to drive a bus. I've seen the monster buses in this city. I don't think I want you driving a bus. Because you look like tiny.
I'm a good driver though.
Yeah, but you look so tiny. They'd think a kid was driving the bus.
I mean, the pedals are like right there.
Right where? Show me where they're at.
Right there.
Sure they are, if you put a step on them. But you started your love for buses, and so show us your little buses.
All right.
He's got little buses. Can you show the picture of the pink bus I found online? Yes, I was standing in front of the pink bus. I put that up especially for him. It's called Craving Bus, I think. Maybe? Maybe, perhaps? Yeah. Oh, anyway. So, this is the first bus you did?
Yes.
Okay, and how long ago did you do this?
It took me at least a couple weeks.
And these designs on the side, was this a contest?
Actually, it was basically for my own experience, for making 3D model buses. I've done it with Ziploc bags when I was a kid, and now I get to actually do it with cardboard boxes, plaster of Paris, paint, duct tape, everything.
Well, how awesome is that? See? Paint it pink, call it Priscilla, and I'll take it. Isn't that nice?
You sure you don't want Patricia in it?
No, Patricia. Priscilla. You're not familiar with Priscilla, Queen of the Desert?
Priscilla?
Yeah, you never seen the movie?
No.
Oh my God, David, you gotta get him a copy of that movie. Priscilla, Queen of the Desert is about 3 drag queens who travel across Australia in drag. Have you seen it?
Actually, I've seen some movie.
No, you didn't see it.
It was similar though.
You saw the one with Patrick Swayze.
I think so.
Tu Wong Fu, thanks for that. I understand. Put that one down and pull that other bus up.
Let's see.
Now this was your second bus.
This one I've made last semester while I was at Penn State.
So your obsession with buses, you're going to do something with these buses.
Yes.
So by the time you're out of college, you'll be able to do graphics and you'll start designing the buses.
Yes, and that's exactly what I want to do is make, designs, the interior, the exterior, everything.
How awesome. Now, right now they have designs all over the buses. I don't know if you've seen it. I'm sure you have seen a city bus in Pittsburgh, but the first time I saw it was last week, and all these beautiful pink designs on sides of the buses. I said, "What fag did those?" I'm sure you didn't do them all, but I mean, some fag got a hold of those buses and went to town because they look like super gay buses.
But I like their designs and their hues and everything, how the colors match with the schemes and everything. That's why they created, art in transit.
That's awesome. So that's what this is about. It's the movement.
Yes.
The art and transit thing.
Yes.
I see. I didn't know. I don't live in Pittsburgh, so we don't have big city buses. We have those little white buses that carry people in the city to certain places in the city, but they're not called that. I think I don't know what they're called. They're annoying because you always have to stop behind them. School buses. I mean, I wish they'd do something different with school buses too. But that yellow gets everybody's attention, so yay. Okay, now. You came out your junior year of high school?
Yes.
Oh Lord, honey, I waited until I was out of high school. I didn't want to deal with all that. Well, nowadays it's different, and your high school was recently that you were done, right?
Yes.
So, tell us about it.
Well, see, when I was in high school, I was very quiet, kept to myself. But then I was like, what, I'm not going to, hold myself back anymore. So I came out and had a very good, year with my junior year of high school ever since I came out.
So you've been liked ever since? You've never been bullied?
Oh, there were some, events that happened along the way. But at the same time, I learned from it. And the thing is, well, karma's a bitch, so it'll be on them.
Isn't karma a bitch? Let me tell you what. I got my experiences with karma. Well, it wasn't on me, but yeah, exactly. So, now your paintings and drawings, did you bring some of those with you?
Oh, yes.
Why don't you pull those up? They're not all about buses. She's not the bus lady. Awesome. Why don't you show the audience?
See, this is my surrealism that I did last semester.
You really should frame these, girl.
I do need a frame for
She's
these.
gonna fold them up forever.
But guess what this whole Insta is about?
What?
It's about buses.
Of course it is. How would I have guessed that? You love buses.
This is what I want my room to look like. A whole bus. Let me see. This one.
That doesn't have a bus in it.
Nope. But this was when I was, angry one day while I was at school. So I just made this. It's like a whole bunch of weathery things happening because, this person's mad. So I was mad, so I just made this.
So have you ever tried painting?
Yes.
How'd that work out for you?
Let me see. When I did painting, it was kind
See
of
that one?
messy. This one is actually a still life drawing
Of?
of a desk that we had in front of our art class at Penn State. And I had pencil. I didn't get, color pencil right then. But then I did, shading and everything.
So you just tried a little bit of everything. Well, good for you, girl.
Well, I am a versatile person.
There you go.
And this one is actually about sex. So you know how you have dirty words.
I wouldn't have even gotten that from that, would you? Would you have gotten that from that? Hey, William, would you have gotten sex from this picture? Yes. Okay, pull up another picture.
And this one is an interior of a Gillig low floor that we have in Pittsburgh. And this was my second drawing that I've made.
Of a bus?
Yes.
Another picture of a bus! You gotta do something with your buses. That's what you gotta do. You get out of school and go to the bus company. Say, I got out of school, what can you do with me?
I think I'm gonna do that.
You should probably do that. Because it looks like you're obsessed with buses.
This is my first drawing that I've made. And it's,
Of a bus!
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2 buses.
Oh, there's three of them. One of them is the Gillig low floor for the first one. The second one is a Neoplan low floor, which they retire and I missed.
It looks like a diagram for somebody who's going to rob everybody on the bus.
A whole blueprint.
There you go.
And then,
But you know all these things. I mean, did you like get on every bus in the city to just check it out, to learn what it was about?
to check it out.
You didn't
learn
look
about
online
it.
to see what these buses were made out of?
I've done it online too.
Well, I mean, but before you did this, I mean, you've just been completely obsessed with buses.
Oh, I've been obsessed with buses since I was 2.
Oh, Lord.
And, you know, I just learn from it every day.
And when he's not obsessed with buses, he's obsessed with sex. See? Am I holding this the right way?
Hey, either way, you can spell, you know,
Other way? What?
it's all over the place.
Sex is all over the place. Exactly. I bet this one's about, that's,
That's a bus.
okay. More buses.
This one
What
is,
do you think, kids? Do you think he maybe ought to do something with buses when he gets out of school? I guess. Gee whiz.
and this was actually my very last project that I made before I came back to Pittsburgh from State College at Penn State Man campus.
We should have some of these framed. You really should. And this is a collage.
Yes. In the middle is a drawing of me. And, well, there's all types of things that I want out of life
Hold it up so-
everywhere.
So that people can see it. Sorry about this, folks. I can't get there with the pencil. Can you see it better now? A little bit?
So you can go.
David, can you see that good?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so anyway. We're going through his art. He's an artist.
And I love art and every bit of it.
You're awesome. Now what's in the book?
Let me see.
Pictures of art? Pictures of your art or buses?
More pictures and
What?
short stories and
Oh,
poetry.
get this off the table. Sorry.
Sorry.
Let's put that on the side.
Bye, babies.
Have you thought about textile design? Is that what you could do with that sex picture? You design a whole fabric called sex.
If I can make the whole floor like that, I think it'd be a whole sex room.
Now these are your writings. You even write.
Yes, short stories and poetry and
And more buses.
Yes.
More buses. Look, when he doodles buses. Look, what the hell? He buses. He doesn't doodle, he buses. Gee whiz. You're just a crazy bus boy. No, that would be, you work in a restaurant if you were a bus boy. Let's not do that.
But yes, I've loved buses all my life.
Look,
and
you
then-
have a diagram of a bus in here. Mm-hmm. So this isn't something you drew. This is something you pulled out offline, but that's how you got your ideas for a lot of things. Well, you're awesome, little boy.
Thank you.
You're an awesome little boy. Now what's that? This is structured sex. See? Structured like triangles.
This one is actually for the Neoplan low floor, which they've retired, and I've made this in, you know, in memory of the Neoplan low floor that we had in Pittsburgh.
Very cool.
Let's see. Would you like to hear a poem that I've made?
I would like to hear a poem. Does everybody want to hear a poem? You want to hear a poem from our little artist?
Let's see.
You want to hear a poem from our little artist? Come on. Give it up for it. Just make sure it doesn't have any F words in it. We're not doing that. Not that kind of poetry.
Well, let's see. I got a Shakespearean sonnet for y'all, and it's called "A Boy and His Personality."
Look into the camera.
It says, "He is as happy as he will and can be, with God looking at him within the sun. People will start to wish they could be like he. I am smart, sensitive, laughing, and fun. Most of the time he is chilled and relaxed. He does not put up with other crap. If any of his friends or kin got killed, sometimes he may just have to snap. Yeah, I'll go crazy. Sometimes he may like to try and go out, but every person wants a piece of him. He is smarter than those dummies, no doubt, while all of those other people look dumb. At the same time, all he would like to do is just keep walking and walking away. Sometimes others may not have a clear clue, but here's your answer: yes, he is gay.
Oh, that's good. Good for you. Are we gonna go to? I want to thank Justin TV viewers and Roku viewers, MondoClub.com, Wild Animal Television, and Twitter at GLTV, and FB.com for Facebook at /GayLifeTV. Did I say that right at all? Do you want me to do that again?
Yeah, Facebook.com/GayLifeTV.
Okay, but it's not. Oh, so it's going to be the whole word. It's not just FB.
That's true.
Okay, I can do it again.
Okay, how do you?
I can do it again. You can edit this in. Thank you, Justin TV and Roku viewers, and MondoClub.com, and Wild Animal Television. On Twitter at GLTV, and Facebook.com /GayLifeTV. The number here is 412-567-0381 if you'd like to call in. Feel free to do so. Have I made a boob out of myself enough? I got 2 more.
Well, I have some other drawings here too that I wasn't able to bring today because they're so big.
Oh, how big are they?
Well, one of them is a poster board, which I
wish they weren't behind this plastic. Can we pull them out? I like this one.
This one?
This is beautiful. Now, how big is that one? Is that yours?
Mm-hmm. It's like a big image. And
there, now we won't have the shine. Is that beautiful? That's beautiful. Well, it's green. Sorry, it's green, so it's disappearing. It's disappearing ink.
So I'm see-through now.
That's not disappearing ink. Don't do that to me.
And this one is a...
you brought me disappearing ink, you silly boy. I'll have your hands for that. Just kidding. I'm not taking no hand today.
Wait a minute.
No.
Let me see. Then I have... This one is...
Guess what this one's of, ladies and gentlemen? Buses. Buses.
That one is a American Icarus articulate bus that we had in 1991 in the city of Pittsburgh, which is my favorite bus as well.
Well, see, I'm telling you, buses are the thing for you, and you are going to be in buses, even if you're riding them for the rest of your life. But you don't have to go to the back seat, girl. You stay right up front next to the bus driver and learn how to drive.
I'll take over his seat.
You should probably do that with a couple of bus drivers here in this city.
I'm like, oh, this is my bus now.
Exactly. Hello. Sometimes you got to take control.
Yes. And this one is...
That one's not so green, so you can show that.
This one is more of the Neoplan low floor versus the Gillig low floor.
Oh, that's a bus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, another bus.
And this one is...
You're cracking me up with all these buses. They're going to have, this is kind of like Andy Warhol. Whenever he started out with shoes, right? Mm-hmm. That's exactly how he started.
With shoes.
So, like, a whole section of his life devoted to designing shoes. Mm-hmm. Yours is going to be about buses. We're going to put this up in a gallery. This is going to be the first thing people see are all your bus sketches. They are going to do that. And then whatever art you get into later, they'll show that later. But you know what I mean? Because it took him a while to get into soup cans and stuff. Not too long after that, but How fabulous are you?
Very.
Yeah, see? We love guests like him.
I'm like Kenya Moore. I'm going with the wind. Going with the wind, fabulous.
You're a mess.
And this is one. This one is called raggold.com versus portauthority.org.
Now, what is that about?
Basically, how they went from a change from raggold.com, which was their old website that they had in 1999, to portauthority.org, which is what we have right now.
Well, what else we got in here?
Let me see.
This has to do with... All these are Port Authority. You just love buses.
Yes.
Mr. Busman.
Has some interior designs as well.
This is interior of a bus.
Mm-hmm.
Gee whiz, you've dedicated a lot of your life to this crap. I mean, like, it's not crap, it's art.
Listen, currently,
Did I just say that?
currently the system itself is kind of crappy due to time management.
No, I'm just joking. I should have never said that.
I mean, it's real though.
It's not crap. You're making my face cry. None of it's.
The system itself is crappy, but the designs aren't. Well, for right now, I just wish the state would give us some money. I mean, come on. How hard is it to write a check? I'm just saying.
Oh, you silly little boy. Don't ask the government for anything. They're too busy.
Write a check with my name on
they're
this.
They're too busy stealing money to give you any money.
Isn't that a white collar crime?
Yeah, well, it's always white collar. You have been a fabulous guest, dear.
Thank you.
You've been fun, energetic, and you really love yourself, so that's all that matters.
Yes.
Because if you can't love yourself, who are you going to love?
It's like what RuPaul. It's
Exactly.
like what RuPaul said.
That's what she says. And she also says, we're all born naked, but the rest is drag. And that is definitely true today.
Yes.
See, if you don't have enough drag, you can always steal some from somebody else. Anyway, thank you, Gay Light Television viewers, Roku viewers, and go pull up that sign for me again so I can make an announcement. Because I love you all so much. I'll get used to this. It'll roll right off my tongue. Thank you, Justin Television, Justin TV viewers, Roku viewers, MondoClub.com, Wild Animal Television, and Twitter at GLTV, and Facebook.com /GayLifeTV. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for visiting my show. And I think we can wrap it up now. We have gone through all of your awesomeness. All of your awesomeness. You were just too awesome for me.
Thank you.
Huh?
Say goodbye.
Say goodbye. Say goodbye to him.
See y'all. Right away.
We'll see y'all on Gay Life TV.